anybody else. Only ground. Das Einzel. Von Björn hier.
So it's a slightly damp late November morning and we're near Wiesbaden in Germany and we're out wild boar hunting. I'm here today as a guest to my very good friend Frederick Hanna, who's the product manager and international sales manager for Sauer Rifles. Of course I'm shooting my trusty Sauer 404 today in 308, fitted with a Hawke Endurance 1-4x24 scope. Now it's a little bit wet in the forests, but it's a beautiful, calm and still day. But hopefully this is a good peg. It's got a great field of view, 360 degrees, and there's lots of safe backstop around us, so if any pigs come out, then we should see them. Now I really enjoyed this morning, everybody getting together. There's so much energy around this hunt, lots of volunteers coming together, local hunters, to make it all happen. So all of the dogmen, all of the beaters, the hunt organisers, you know, the committee that puts everything together. It really is a well-oiled machine, and they've been doing this for a very long time. Now the quality of the infrastructure here is very good, you know, beautifully made high seat in a perfect position, but this area of forestry is just breathtakingly beautiful. The leaves are now all gone from the trees, so the visibility is fantastic, and this is perfect conditions for growing big boar. It's all very exciting, and hopefully we're going to see some pigs very soon. So we're about halfway through the drive and the beating line's very close. Now I've seen a roe doe and 2 kids, but it was no running away from me, and if we're going to harvest an animal we need to make sure that all the meat is usable, so I'm kind of past that shot up. Now I've had quite a few shots, probably about 25 shots ringing through the forest here, so there is some shooting. And down in front of us there was definitely a pig shot earlier on in the drive because we heard it squealing. As the beaters start to move around us now is when we should expect to start to see animals moving in between areas. But the forest is very still and very quiet, so you've just got to be patient. So there we have it, the end of the morning's hunt. Great day, a little bit disappointing that nothing came our way, but you know, that's hunting. Plenty of shots going off around the woods around us, which was exciting, and even heard a few pigs, movement in the undergrowth, but unfortunately nothing came our way. But once again, that's hunting. We did see a few roe earlier on, a doe and 2 kids. Wasn't really happy with the angle of the shot and the kid that came out last, but there you have it. And also we got the opportunity of a fox. Because I'd heard the pigs earlier on, I was in 2 minds as to whether to take the fox or not, because of course it's on the tableau, so it can be taken, but I'd much prefer to wait for the opportunity of a pig coming along. As you can see around us, there's lots of tracks here, there's lots of ground that's been rooted up, so there are definitely pigs here, just not in front of us today. Plenty of shots in the distance. So what we need to do is go back to the tableau and have a look at what everybody else has managed to take. So Frederick, what an amazing day. I can't thank you enough for inviting me, and you've got to be pleased with the outcome today.
Absolutely. First of all, I'm super sorry you didn't get a shot. It's one of the prime stands, but that's what it's really about. I mean, they are wild animals, especially wild boar. They are clever. Nothing you can do sometimes, but I'm very, very pleased with the outcome. I mean, we had a very huge bag last year, so I thought maybe this year will be a bit less, but we've got 20 boar, 4 roe and a fox. Couldn't be happier.
And you brought together an amazing bunch of people from all over the world, all with a shared passion, and they've really meshed well together. You've got to be happy about that as well.
And I think the nicest bit about meshing together and having a great bunch of people will be this evening. Now the stress is off, so I think we'll have a nice evening together.
But this is a management hunt, isn't it? And we were fortunate to come a couple of weeks ago and saw all the planning and preparation. Absolutely. And it's not just you guys that actually come hunting here, it's a community thing. There's a lot of people get involved in that. And how important is the support of the local community to making this happen?
Super important. I mean, the farmers helped a great deal today with tractors extracting animals, putting guns on their pegs. They are of course very, very interested because wild boar do a huge amount of damage to their fields. So they support us with everything they can. In some areas there's huge fights with farmers and hunters going on about the damage, because in Germany we need to pay the damage to the farmer. But I can't praise our farmers here enough, because we've got a brilliant relationship to them, and of course they are happy. That's 20 less boar raiding their fields.
So I have to say a huge thank you also to the dog boys and girls that and all the beaters and the guys that have been prepping the carcasses, and as soon as the hunt finished, everybody got together and then started. It's like a well-oiled machine. They know exactly what's required of them.
I mean, comparing it to shooting in the UK, it's very separate, the guns to the beaters and the people working, and over here it's much more a community thing. So everybody tucks in. Everybody gets invited for dinner who helps during the hunt, so all the dog handlers, all the beaters, everyone's invited tonight by us as a thank you for the day. So it's all about being together, having a great day and being safe and successful.
And luckily, I won't be buying dinner today, because apparently you shoot a roebuck without horns, you buy the beaters dinner.
Absolutely.
And you shoot one with horns, you buy everybody dinner. So I missed out on that today.
The dogs did catch a buck, so I was already super happy, but unfortunately,
so the dogs are buying dinner.
The dogs aren't buying dinner.
So once again, thank you very much, brother. Really appreciate
Nice to have you over.